Hello, friends. Welcome back to My Hobby Home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. So happy to have you. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. We are doing our standard weekly updates, and I have more than just quilting and sewing to update you guys on. The first thing I want to update you on is my granddaughter. Guys, thank you so much for prayers, well wishes, all the things y'all did for her. She was originally told she was going to be in the hospital for about 5 nights. She had some respiratory issues. You know, little kids go through those things. And she ended up staying 1 night, and they told her the next day, well, she'll stay 2 nights just because she was improving really well. And so she will stay for 2 nights. Well, that evening, just several hours later, I had already talked to a few people directly, and they were doing things on their end. So, guys, they came in and saw her that night, and they said, no, you can go home now. She don't have to stay another night. So she ended up from 5 nights to 1 night, and she's at home doing great. So that is amazing. And friends, if you notice, I don't have my glasses on and my eye is watery. I don't know. I've got pollen or something in it today. But let's get into our updates. I want to show y'all something here. Y'all see this right here? I told y'all, somebody asked the other night in our live with Tammy and Alicia the other night if I'd ever shown my stash. Well, it's kind of hard to do. My room is slap full. And once I get it a little better organized, I'll show you guys. But right now, it's a total madhouse chaos. I have my Quilt over here. It's got my embroidery module sitting on it, and on that is a subscription box that's been open, and y'all can see my mess back here. I've got my heat press, and I've got like spare fabrics laying over here, but I will put a picture right here for you guys to see what this shelf looks like here above me. On the side, you'll see there is an open hole there. That's where this was. I put my thing, this is Jolly Bars right here with a small fat quarter bundle that I've already opened. But this is how I do it. Now, in the picture, you will have noticed there's a row of green bins. Those are actually, most of them are labeled, but some on the end are not labeled. They're just an array of spare fabrics. I'm just putting things in bins right now just to try to keep it organized. Not everything is, the shelves are not done yet. But I just wanted y'all to see, this is how I store my fabrics the best I can. The deeper bins are the ones that have charm packs. They have jelly rolls. They have fat quarter bundles. They just have all the things in them. Now, I do have some magazine rack holders. Let me show you what they look like. This one here has got stuff in it, but this right here will hold layer cakes. So I have a couple of those that I'm going to be putting layer cakes in. But I do have a bookshelf over here. And if I think about it, I'll try to take a picture of that too, so you can see how that's going. It's a hot mess. That is the shelf that I keep pulling projects off of. And you'll see like the big opening, and I'll try to remember to take a picture. If I do, I'll put it right here. But you'll see the big opening shelf with all those zipper bags. Those are projects that are ready to be worked. But I just wanted to show y'all, this is like the bins I have. Let's see, they have looks like small storage bin, True Living. I'm guessing I got these at Walmart. I don't remember. I don't remember where I got them, but they've got the handle holes on the side here. But that's how I store fabric. Now, I do have some big, large totes that have fabric in them. Not really like pre-cuts. It's fabric that was gotten at a fabric shop. It could have been Michael's, could have been Hobby Lobby. We've had a lot of fabric stores in our area over the years have closed, and it could be fabrics from that. So let's get into what we have done this week. Well, friends, this is our Sunbeam quilt blocks. Every one of them has been completed. They are pressed. They're ready to go. That is our plan for Wednesday, is to sash this all up. And let me show you here. Friends, here we go. These amazing bins. And when I was telling you guys about these at first, I misspoke on how many comes in that box. It's 8 6-quart bins. So that brings the price down on them just a little bit. So this is our de-stash from March. Fat quarters by the dozen. And this is my sashings right here. And border or whatever, you know, I need. So I am hoping to be pulling this out this week to complete this quilt, so it can go to Miss Ava come Friday. So let me get my lid back on here. And friends, when I'm working with this, I just take this lid off, set that bin right on that lid. That works perfect. I've got one out here that I need to put another project in, that I'm converting it out of that scrapbook bin into one of these bins. But we are hoping to finish this week. Now, the next thing that we did together, the reason I say together is because I do some things sometimes not together. Let me get this one open. Came from our Just Two Charm Packs. This is our April Sew Along. This is the Morning Flower Patch. We did plus blocks. I did do some more. I have not done all the strips yet, but this is two strips completed. And friends, I'm telling you, I was pressing because I saved these to press with my plus signs. I did not get all of these pressed. So let me show you what I have left to do with this one. We have to press out the rest of our 9 patches. And we have, I think, 3, yes, these are the rest of the sashings for the plus signs. We have 3 more rows that we need to add that second black strip on the opposite side of the white strip. And I found this in the mix of trying to get everything together. I still have some 9 patches that I still need to finish sewing. So that one is going to take another couple weeks. We will move those to Friday or Wednesday. You know, we'll move them to wherever we can fit them in to sew them. So that is our Morning Flower Patch, our April Sew Along, Saturday Sew Along. So we won't be doing this anymore on Saturdays, because once that month is done, we move it to a Wednesday, but we still have one more Wednesday on the Sunbeam quilt. So the next Saturday Sew Along, we will have a new pattern. Now, friends, this is what needs to be moved to the other box. I have it sitting right here. See, that's the problem right there. That right there. It takes up too much space. and a lot of mine are broke. So what we did Friday night with Tammy, Alicia was in the chat with us. It was our second Friday, the fourth Friday of the month, which we did the second part. I was having to do the whole thing because the first half we did the second Friday of the month. I had my grandbaby, but I was here with y'all chatting. But I got this amount done. Now, I even told y'all, don't be crazy like me and do directional fabric. This has reindeer on it. And how you cut these with the template is you do one straight up and then you turn it upside down. Well, I didn't want my deer standing on their head. So what I had to do was just waste the fabric and cut them all going the correct direction. But I still, I still have my pieces here. We need to still do some pressing, some assembly. And this is my tree trunk that we'll use. Y'all see I got my alpha clippies here. I've got some things to show you though. But we hope to be getting this, I hope to be getting this done this week as well. I will recap that for y'all though, so no worries about trying to remember all of that. So what am I telling you about here? Okay. Doing my alpha clippies. I ordered some more of these to finish up one of my boxes. So there are 20 in this. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't be for sure. I think this one only had 20 in it. And then, we turned around. In fact, Quarter Shop gave us alpha clippies. So, what I ended up having to do, order more of the clips. Let me see which end is undone. I had to order more of these clips. I have a link down in the description, friends. Perfect size. Now, when you put your clippy on here, there's going to be a little bit extra space around the clippy. Someone had told me in my comments that they put powder on that to make it where it doesn't stick. I don't worry about it, but I probably will need to put powder on it because I have noticed that they are sticky. But I'm waiting on those. They should have been here yesterday. But for some reason at 3:30 p.m. got carried right back to the Amazon facility. I'm like, do y'all only work to 3:30? That's crazy. But so I ordered another set of these. And I ordered another set of the boxes. Now, y'all, the boxes come 4 to a pack. So I don't need all 4 of them. So what I may do in one of my D-stashes is sell the bins, these individually. So that is a good buy. Now I have all of these things down in my description. Quilty things that I love. You will see a list of things that I love using. There are links. These are the clips. This is the clip organizer. And this is the 6-quart bin. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's brand new. Waiting to have my Yuletide sampler too put in it. I do need to do my Reflections mystery quilt. Put it in one as well. But I wanted to show y'all this here because y'all noticed, if y'all were here with us Friday on Tammy's channel, the Siberian Wind, and our sew along on the Yuletide sampler 2, I was using my alpha clippies, and I never use them because I had gotten so tired of dealing with them being so crazy. And I was able to sit with this up here on my table. I did sit with, it was closed, but I kept it unlocked. So whenever I finished one of the fabrics, I could take that clip and put it back in the bin. We don't have to worry about them spilling out everywhere, and we are good. So friends, what are we doing this upcoming week? Well, let me tell you something that It's not this week, but next week, so you can actually get prepared for it. The second Saturday in May, if I'm not mistaken, it's the second Saturday in May, is Jolly Bar Day. So that's one of the reasons why I pulled that bin out with my Jolly Bars in it, to see if I had one that I wanted to use. I didn't want to use those. So I have ordered a Jolly Bar in the fabrics needed from Fat Quarter Shop. And because it's all one line, and I was able to use a code and get something free from our sew sampler. We had codes in there to get things. And so friends, I was able to get something, and I will show y'all. I'll do an unboxing when I get my little mail haul there. But so that is preparing for the second Saturday of the month. I'm going to double check that when I get off of here. But the May Saturday sew along, friends, is here. I've got my fabric, got my book. This is called Simply Half Yards. This is the book. It's by It's So Emma. It's called Simply Half Yards. I've got my pattern mark that I'm doing. It is called the Woodland Quilt. Y'all will probably notice that I do a lot of quilts that are individual blocks, and they're not necessarily like a sampler, but I think this will be really pretty using these colors that I'm using. Let me throw my glasses on here so I can read these to you. You need 4.5 yards for background, sashing, and border. So this is my 4.5 yards. I have this cream color. And then for your woodland blocks, you need 6 1/2 yards. That's not going to be it. I don't know. Did I get 6? Yes, I did. That's going to be something else. I think that's the border. I think that's what we're using as the border. That beautiful yellow. I love that yellow. Because it's got the blues and the rusty color in it. But I have my 6 1/2 yards here. Got lots of different ones. Y'all will see it. Y'all come follow along with me. Y'all will see everything that I'm doing here. For the border, you need the 1 2/3 yards. I think I might have said 1 1/2. And then binding, you need 7 8 yards. And backing, you need 5 1/3 yards. Well, this one here, I can't really tell. Now, let me tell you what it does say optional. You can use 5-inch finished half square triangle paper. You can use a 2.5-inch finished half square triangle paper. Or you can use 5-inch square and a square quilt block foundation paper. I may have some of that. I will look and see if I have any of those, and we will check it out and see. I don't have any of those that's on a roll. I used to have some triangles on a roll, but I don't have those anymore. I think I had sold those in a D-stash because I hadn't used them in so long. I hadn't used them at all. And I felt like it was a waste just to let them keep sitting there, but I'll see what I have. And if I don't have anything, I will call Miss Ava to see if she has something that I can use and run over there and grab it real quick if she has any. But so what are we looking at this upcoming week? We will be starting the new sew along. We will be, I forgot one other thing I did. This is the Flowering Quilt Along by Fat Quarter Shop. They do have a new one out called Spooled. But this one here, all I need to do now is put the borders on it because I did correct the issue I had with the sashing. So I actually have the borders laid right here, and we hope to be getting that done pretty soon, because I would also like to be dropping that off with Miss Ava Friday or Saturday of this week. I'm trying to think what all I want. I'm wanting to finish. I'm wanting to finish the Sunbeam quilt and drop that off with Miss Ava, along with the flowering quilt, drop that off with Miss Ava. Catch up my morning flower patch. So that's a lot of pressing. That's mainly all I'm going to be doing with that, is ironing. So friends, thank you for joining me. I don't really know how much more I am going to be doing sewing wise this week. My son's birthday is on Sunday, so I will have the video for you guys on Saturday, but I will be in Little Rock, Arkansas with my son and my grandbaby and my daughter-in-law. Well, she may be working, but my hope is to spend the day with my son, carry him his birthday quilt, and, you know, I know he's going to want pizza. He always wants pizza. And maybe get him a cake that he wants, and us just spend the day together. We really don't have a lot of time that we can stay, maybe 3 hours, because it takes us 4 hours to get there, 4 hours to get home, and we're doing it all in a day because my daughter may be going with me, and she has a dog that kennels up when she's not there. And her fiance is out of town working, so she doesn't want to leave him in that kennel an extreme amount of time. Now, her fiance's dad will come at lunch and let him go potty and eat, you know, let him eat and then go potty. So that'll be okay, but she wants to be there at night. So, and I don't blame her. I would too. So friends, this is, you know, the chaotic craft room. That's what my channel should be called, the chaotic craft room, because I'm not always doing the one particular thing, but my goal is to work on my craft room a little bit more. I'm working on it every day, just a little bit more, getting it there. I'm finding things I forgot I had. I know I got a lot of things, but I am slowly destashing a lot of things. So if y'all don't see anything in this, in the destash that we had yesterday, just stay tuned. I'm trying to do when the last Sunday of every month airs at, it is a premiere video, so it is not a live video, but I am going to be with you guys in the comments. It just makes it easier because it's a one-person thing, and it's too many moving parts if I'm live. So it's really hard to keep up with it like that. Most of those quilt shops that do live sales, they have 3 and 4 people. They have one person writing everything down. They have one person bringing inventory and one person showing it. And then they got a person on the camera. You know, it's a lot. It is a lot. But I appreciate you guys coming and checking it out to see, you know, what I have. Like I tell everybody, it's adoption day. You need to adopt a project because it needs to leave my house and go to yours. Feel free, you know, if you missed it and you want to go back and watch it, you can always email me. My email address is down in the description as well. You can always email me and see if the items are still available, if you want anything, and I will respond to you within 24 to 48 hours. I would not say leave it in the comments because right now I am behind on my comments, but email I'm always up on top of. So friends, once again, thank you for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Please give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do. You don't want to miss a single thing that we've got going on. And I'm so unpredictable. I may jump up in the middle of the week. I've never done a live, but I'm not saying I won't. But that's not on my plate right now to do that, but you never know. You never know what I'm going to do. Make sure to leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Bye, friends.